Hello friends, good morning. How are you? Hope all are fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sam Biology Class. Friends, today we'll discuss about the basic of photosynthesis. But before that, will you please consider subscribing my YouTube channel? Your subscription and viewership are often a lot to me. In this session, we will come to know about that what is photosynthesis, its stages and different events that occur in each stage. Photosynthesis is a complex physiological process by which green plants produce simple sugars such as glucose from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight. This is the equation for photosynthesis, in which 6 molecules of carbon dioxide react with 6 molecules of water to produce 1 molecule of hexose and 6 molecules of oxygen. Photosynthesis is an oxidation reduction process in which water is oxidized but carbon dioxide is reduced. Because in this process, carbon dioxide is fixed in the form of simple sugar, it is also known as carbon fixation. Photosynthesis has two stages. First stage is light reaction and second stage is dark reaction. Light reaction is also known as light dependent reaction. It occurs only in the presence of light. In this stage, light energy is converted into chemical energy in the form of ATP and NADPH. Second stage is dark reaction, which is light independent. The name dark reaction doesn't mean that it occurs only during dark at night. Dark reaction occurs only during daytime, whether the light is available or not. Before going further, let us know about the structure of chloroplast. Chloroplasts are specialized double membrane bound organelles which are found in green plants and different types of algae. This organelle is bounded by two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. The space between these two membranes is known as intermembrane space. Outer and inner membrane together constitute the chloroplast envelope. In addition to this, chloroplast also has a third membrane system which is organized into stack of disc-shaped structures known as grana. Each stack of disc-shaped structure is known as granum. Plural is grana. This is a granum which consists of several disc-shaped structures. Each disc is known as thylakoid. Grana are interconnected by flat membranous tubules known as stromal lamella or stroma thylakoids. Each thylakoid has a membrane known as thylakoid membrane, and the internal space which is enclosed by the membrane is known as lumen. All types of photosynthetic pigments, such as different types of chlorophylls, carotenoids and xanthophylls, are present only in the thylakoid membrane. So the thylakoid membrane is involved in light reaction. In addition to this, these two membranes enclose a fluid matrix known as stroma. Stroma contains all enzymes of the dark reaction and several other components. In addition to this, the chloroplast also contains its genome, different types of ribonucleic acids, various enzymes and ions which are needed for DNA replication, transcription and translation. Because of its genome, this organelle is able to synthesize some of its protein. Hence, chloroplast is known as semi-autonomous. Remaining proteins are imported from cytoplasm into the chloroplast. Then come to the stage 1, known as light reaction. As this reaction is dependent on light, it is also known as light-dependent reaction. It do not occur in the absence of light. Many important events occur during light reaction. First one is photolysis of water. It is a process by which water molecules are splitted in the presence of light to form oxygen, electron and protons. Oxygen, which is one of the important byproduct, is released into the atmosphere through stomata. Then the electron is transported through a series of electron carriers involving two separate photosystems. During this electron transport, energy is released which is used to generate ATP from ADP and inorganic phosphate. Then the electrons are transported through a series of electron carriers involving two separate photosystems. As this electron transport process is light dependent, it is known as photosynthetic electron transport. The synthesis of ATP in the presence of light is known as photophosphorylation. In the process of this electron transport, two separate photosystems participate. One is photosystem 2 and the other is photosystem 1. Each photosystem consists of a reaction center and a light harvesting complex. The light harvesting complex consists of chlorophyll A, B and other accessory pigments such as carotenoids and xanthophylls. Regarding the reaction center, it is composed of a pair of specialized chlorophyll A molecule. In case of photosystem 2, the reaction center absorbs maximum light at wavelength 680 nanometer. Hence, it is named as P680. Similarly, the photosystem 1 is also composed of a reaction center and a light harvesting complex also known as antenna complex. The reaction center of photosystem 1 absorbs maximum light at wavelength 700 nanometer. Hence, the reaction center is designated as P700. Both photosystems are energized by absorbing light. As already said, the function of antenna complex is to absorb light energy and then transfer that energy to the reaction center where actual photochemical reaction takes place. For this electron transport, there must be a continuous supply of electrons. The electrons come from the photolysis of water. So photolysis of water, which is a function of photosystem 2, split water to yield electron, proton and oxygen. The electrons are then accepted by photosystem 2. When the photosystem 2 absorbs light energy, its reaction center is excited. As a result, one of its electrons is boosted to a higher energy state. This high energy electron then moves down the electrochemical gradient to photosystem 1, which also absorb light and get excited. As a result of this, one of its electrons is boosted to a higher energy state. This high energy electron along with this proton is used to reduce NADP plus to NADPH in the presence of specific enzyme. This process of photosynthetic electron transport has been very simplified, in which most of the electron carriers and enzymes are not specified. Then the protons, which are also released during photolysis of water, are transported from stroma across the thylakoid membrane into the lumen. This transport creates a proton gradient which drives the synthesis of ATP from ADP and inorganic phosphate. So in the light reaction, photolysis of water occurs, releasing molecular oxygen into the atmosphere. Electron transport also takes place. ATP is synthesized and NADP plus is reduced to NADPH. This ATP and NADPH are used in the second stage of photosynthesis, known as dark reaction, in order to reduce carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. Second stage is dark reaction, which is also known as light independent reaction. Dark reaction doesn't mean that this process occurs during dark at night. The dark reaction also takes place during daytime, independent of light, because NADPH, which is required for carbon dioxide reduction, is short-lived. In dark reaction, actually the carbon dioxide is fixed into carbohydrate. The dark reaction can take place by various pathways such as C3 pathway, C4 pathway and CAM pathway. C3 pathway is one of the most common dark reaction, also known as Calvin-Benson cycle. In this pathway, one of the important enzymes is rubisco, also known as ribulose bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. Second pathway of dark reaction is C4 pathway, which is exhibited by certain plants such as maize, sugarcane and sorghum, in order to minimize water loss and photorespiration. Third pathway is crassulacean acid metabolism pathway or CM pathway, which is exhibited by xerophytic plants. The xerophytic plants close their stomata during daytime. During night, when stomata remain open, they absorb carbon dioxide and store it. The stored carbon dioxide is then utilized during daytime to reduce carbon dioxide into carbohydrate. So friends, this is all about an overview of photosynthesis. For more updates, subscribe my YouTube channel, Sam Biology Class.